Guys, welcome back to another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters. I'm in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia today at the Georgia World Congress Center, and behind me is the Mercedes Stadium, but we're here to go look for some equipment to expand my factory so we can build them bunkers faster for you. Let's go inside and check out this show. Oh my God, I feel like I'm at the world's biggest welding show now. So we're gonna start right here on this corner. We're gonna go up and down like a lawn and check out all the different services. There's a lot of people here.
This size is too big for me, so they like pop on my nose a little bit. But like I should have a
Everything's here. Welding machine brands I've never even heard of. Wow. Well, this booth's popular. Welding hoods. Outlaw leather. Weld booths. Welding training seminars. Wow.
Hey, how you doing? I see Sulpher Springs. What do y'all do there?
We build bomb shelters.
What company?
Atlas Survival. Damn, it's busy.
Scotty is probably at his house. And the thing is,
Gasket and shim.
To make something like that.
Check this out. This is from, it's a Kanka?
Anya.
Kanya. Where are these made at?
They're all made in Turkey, all stocked in Chicago.
Really? I've never seen that before. So this is a Kanya El Altra, made in Turkey.
Yeah. We do have anvils.
Oh, really? I love anvils. I never realized there were so many brands of cutting torches and other weld machines. I thought Lincoln and Miller was pretty much it in Hobart for weld machines. And I'm walking through the show here and I'm just seeing brands and brands and brands I've never even heard of everywhere.
I've also got a Horse Paper 3 adapter here, so you can take this out, add an adapter for taking.
you need some air cleaners. Eat your video. 6, 8, 10 foot, whatever you want. And we can put a divider and you can have two guys in there if you want to.
What's something like this cost?
Depending on option,
15,000?
But remember,
Blue Demon welding products. They got a cool light. This little tool does bevel. See what it just did there? In one pass. You're checking out this staircase there. It's got bolt-on treads. Two stringers. Leading up to that little system there.
hey, how we doing?
So I am at the KUKA Robotics. Is it KUKA? Now where are these made at?
Germany.
Germany. Oh God, they're gonna have to be expensive, right? So we're looking at robotics to speed up the production. And these guys have been on me like white on rice to come in here and check out their robots. And so we can expedite and increase our production. But yeah, something here. Wow. These are the guys from the robots, just so I can remember them. This guy's from Dallas. I've always wanted one of these platen tables. This one's from Weld Cell. Pops in there, moves around, tightens down. Now, what size table is this one? This is a 5x10?
Correct. Yep.
And how much does this cost?
This is $12,500.
$12,500?
$2.50 a pound.
No kidding.
Do I hear $2.60 a pound?
No.
Going once, going twice.
Car's actually moving too. See that? All right, Black Stallion is at this show. They make the garments for the welders. They make the gloves, the jackets, and these guys are wonderful. You'll see my men welding these guys. You'll see my men wearing these guys' equipment all over the place. Micro air. Best seat. Now this is cool. These are clamping down devices that fit on your platen table.
Can you turn my back?
Safe cart. Wow. Very nice. Look at that cart. I've never seen such a nice torching cart. I gotta get me one of these. This is from Safecart, so this is the first year this one's been out. But you got the torch built inside it. It's got a little lid on it that closes down, and it's lockable too, so somebody will not steal your torch. This is a wonderful idea. Got the little safety divider on there, and it clamps down. That is cool as can be. You got a place to wrap your hose up too. And the retail price, here it comes. About this, the gauges are on the inside, so on the outside all you have to do is hook this up to your bottles. You got your oxygen and your acetylene, and then on the inside you see how it's already hooked up right there, so you never have to unhook these. The gauges stay inside there, and all you do is you remove this. What an ingenious product. And his grandfather designed this, what, 60 years ago? Yeah. Isn't that incredible? And the grandson is still selling them.
No, but I am gonna.
Now there's something you don't see every day. BuffaloShrinkWrap.com. These guys will shrink wrap your stuff. He's cutting it open so it gets really tight.
Oh yeah, it's hard to get off.
Yeah, what does a system like this cost?
For under $1,000, you can get everything set up.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I'm gonna get me one of these things.
The only tool we need is a propane powered heater and use that to do the welding.
Freaking cool. And what is it about this welding hood that's unique?
So this has our crystal lens technology. It's like looking through a glass window.
So when you're not welding, does it go back to clear?
It's basically, so it's always at a light state of 2.
And these are made in Switzerland.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Everything
Our air
is made and
systems are all made in
manufactured
Zurich.
there. Hey, that's great. But this is a pre-filter, so it helps to extend the life of this actual filter, up on there, letting you know to change it out.
Ah, Miller weld machines. The dominant one in my factory. Miller weld machine has the biggest display here. They took up a lot of this floor. Of course, I have Miller weld machines all over my factory. Darn. So far, Miller wins the biggest booth that I've seen. And there's Fronius. They sure brought a lot of weld machines. Wow. Wide selection of guns even. Look at all them guns.
How's it going, man?
I think anybody who's anybody's at this show this year. Boy, there's a lot of equipment here. Wow, look at this pretty welds. Robots are everywhere this year. There you go. Plasma tables everywhere here. This is from Lindy.
How you doing?
there's a positioner from ALM. This is a big one right here. This will do like farm equipment and stuff.
And I'll say no more.
Collaborative modular positioning solution. Wow.
It's always cool to have something.
Another ALM positioner. Coralusa.com. Dust, welding, fumes, extraction, and filtration systems. And this is Inlight. It's a little robotic cutting out a door panel for a car. Ah, Diablo. You guys remember when I did that video on their blade? That thing cut through metal like butter. Not even hot to the touch. That's amazing. I love Diablo blades. Stillmax, the tools of innovation, advanced fabrication and welding solutions. Wow. Stuff I've never seen before. Tables from Blueco. What I like about these tables here is they got the side holes so you can go in, and they also got the dimensions on the sides there. Very precise. Where the old platen table, just the big square holes. The other popular brand of gloves and welding garments is Tillman. And they have a booth here as well. Airgas has a display here. Radnor. Victory CNC plasma system. So one of the main guys I wanted to see at the show is this guy, Buggo Systems. And he makes these little robotic automatic welders. And I'm definitely gonna get one of these and get it to work in my factory. Okay, so which one is this?
So this is the K-Bug 1200. This is currently set up to run against this seam here.
Does it have a sensor that tells it how far it's away and
No.
it will check it?
It does not, no.
So if it's off, it just keeps going.
Correct.
So somebody needs to watch it.
Correct. But like this, you can set up the guide rails, or typically what will happen is these two guide rails will run against the surface, and it will run along the surface the entire way, pushing it. As long as it has that wall to follow,
Yeah.
it'll stay right in that joint, no
So
problem.
what if the wall has a little wave in it over the 50 feet?
It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, as
Okay.
long as it's not too major, it can overcome a lot of that.
Okay, now what's this one do?
This is just a straight line tractor. This one actually is set up with a remote pendant. So it basically has on-off, two contacts for your welds, and it's going to go straight up and straight down. And it just moves in a straight line. So if you set your rail up...
Sorry. So this is got a torch on it, but it'll do the same thing with the welder.
Correct. So
Okay.
if you set your rail up parallel to your joint, as long as you want, rail sections are 8 foot long, you connect them all together, and then you have to have your operator make sure that it stays in the joint.
And this is BOGO Systems.
Yes, sir. Weave on it, yes.
So this one's got a weave on it. So it's
Correct.
going up.
This one has a pendulum weaver. We also have this available with a linear weaver that's just a side to side instead of the pendulum sweep motion for your weave. And this one actually has automatic height control on it, so it'll maintain your torch stick out over the length of the wall. There's variability in your material.
So this one here, I can really see it moving. See, that's moving the welding wire, so you get good penetration on both sides of the wall.
Correct.
Okay, so he's telling me this is the one I need. And what is this model called?
This is a K-Bug 3000.
K-Bug 3000.
Yes, and this is a all-position fillet water with a weaver built into it. For guiding,
Okay.
you can see that the wheels are guiding against that stiffener.
So even if the wall has a big warp in it, it's going to follow the wall no matter what it does.
Yes, correct.
And that's this one right here.
K-Bug 3000.
So this is going to follow the wall no matter what the wall's doing, because it's got 2 wheels that are following it. We don't need the tracks, we just need the welder. But you see the wheel right here. It's going to follow the wall no matter what the walls are doing. And these retail for around $10,000. Robots are taking over this show, they're taking over the world. So this is Fanuc. Definitely use an automotive. Sulpher profile. So these guys do custom profiles. Do you guys do steel and aluminum?
Yes.
Wow. Never heard of these guys, but I'm glad I found them. There's some of the shapes they make. Where are you from?
Ohio.
So how do you make all these shapes? Is it like a die?
No die. It's a series of mill stands.
It's roll forming.
It's all roll forming.
That's amazing.
Yep.
So you can make any shape somebody comes up with.
Yeah, just about. The limitations are what the steel can do, right?
Wow.
And how much space you need, how many stands you need to make the shape. That's a target segment.
So I have a steel window and door business that these shapes could be used in, and I never knew you guys existed. So tell me, how is the minimum purchases worth?
17,000 feet.
17,000 feet.
5,000 meters.
Okay.
Goes through a series of roll stands.
So is there a tooling cost involved? There's got to be. And what is a tooling cost?
Depends on how complex the shape is and whether or not you're putting in holes.
Oh, I've got some of these saddle guides. And what's the name of your company? What's the name? Oh, Pipe Pro Cutting Guide? Is that it? Putting you on my YouTube channel.
So on the saddle series here, you got your easy open tabs, magnetically lined. Nothing will come off. You've got your notches. If you know you're working with copes, you know you got to keep them centered and squared. So if you want that right there, for size on size, that's this top one right there. But if you wanted this to go into this 4-inch, you can see that's not a good fit. You're way too big there. But what this does is it goes from 2 3/8, size on size. 2 3/8 is 2-inch pipe. the 2.5 inch, 3 inch, or 4 inch pipe. So if you wanted to take too big, but as you can look at these, you can see how the radials become flatter and wider, and that would become a perfect guide right there.
Oh, wow.
So that's as easiest as I can show you. It takes all the field guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
And this is from Pipe Pro Cutting Guide.
Yep.
What's your .com?
PipeProGuides.com.
PipeProGuides.com.
Yeah, we know. Large pieces of steel, robotic. Got to be a solution for something, right?
Spray paint.
Yeah, every part is different.
Well, I'm naturally attracted to this display. Look at that door. Wow. What a cool door. Now go ahead and close it. Okay, cool. So that's a watertight door. I have never seen so many robots in my life as I am at this show. And I was at the show last year in Chicago, and it was nothing like this. This one is crowded. I mean, there's people everywhere. But talk about robots, whoo, man. Hamilton caster. Nice big heavy duty ones. Some Hubbard pipe bending machines. Look at that. That one's doing an oddball shape right there. Like a handrail cap. Amazing the machinery they have nowadays compared to 40 years ago when I started. All right, now we're getting that whole area there. That was like all welding stuff. I mean, it's huge. Now we're starting to get into some machinery over here. Iron workers, rolling machines, more plasma tables. It's all still manufacturing equipment. Of course, a lot of people from the car companies are here, but you know, every welding shop in America uses equipment. Most of them don't use equipment this big. But I'd say one thing, you can't do this show in one day like I'm trying to do. But I'm attempting to see as much as I can and film it all for you guys. Look at this. Big giant rolling machines. That's from RMT. You got dual saws right there. You got plasma tables. I'm in hog heaven. All right, so here's multicam. Of course, I just got a multicam, a big one, the 6000 series. Ah, there's my guys, Hybeg. The people who supply my saws. And here's my saw. This is where I saw it last year for the first time. the S23A with the bundler. Saw it at the show. Now I got 2 of them, and I love it. Best saw I've ever had in my life. Wouldn't trade it for nothing. Big ass fans. That's the name. Big ass fans. So this 5-inch at the show in CNC is $85,000, according to him. Hell yeah! Best state to do business in the U.S. Texas, right? Woo-hoo. Super Duty fans. Well, I think it's putting out some wind, isn't it? Doringer. Oh, that's a great saw right there. I bought a few of those in my life. Another extrusion place, Eastern Aluminum Supply. Now these guys do aluminum though. How much is the electric one?
The big one is $2,300. The short price is $2,199.
This one is self-driven and it also has suction. It's electric. How long will it run?
4-hour run time.
Yeah, so this will clean my shop up really good,
Yeah,
huh?
you want me to show you some
Yeah,
stuff?
go ahead.
Okay, so let me just take this. This is how you store the handle. This is how you take everything from the filter that goes into the pan.
Oh wow, he's gonna dump it. I know it. Look at him. He's dumping. Go man, dump it. Dump it all. Hell yeah.
Turning it on.
Okay, it's electric.
And then you got the suction and you got the brush going.
Yeah. Okay. See this, they got a show special on this 3-inch angle iron roll for $32.9. Where's the shipping from?
Shipping from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. The Phillies.
We're here to get it now.
And this is from Cast. But I'm seriously interested in one of these. It will come with an NC control like this. Similar, just for that machine there.
Which
There's a pyramid roll, yeah. How'd you like to have to work for a company with that name? Hey, are you a fagger? No, I don't work for Fagger. Company that does that roll forming. Vostolepane.
It's the spacing between those. Okay. That it's the feeding of.
So this is a roller machine I'm looking at getting it from Terrell Corporation. It's a 305. It's made in Italy. It's a 3-inch. It will do 3-inch angle iron up to 3-inch pipe.
It all comes boxed up like
But it's all Italian made, and Italy is known for making the best roller machines in the world. Of course, this one will have an operation table just like that, so it's foot operated. And that was probably a 2-inch angle there. But this is the one I'm looking at. Now these guys are here again. These are Chinese-made shears and brakes. No, that's not a Geeka. U.S. industrial machinery. But yeah, very fair price machine. All right, so a 10 by 3/8 is 54 grand. Plus freight or what?
Yeah.
From Tennessee. All right. Wow.
But they got 11-hour machines.
one of the brands I use, Piranha. I have their iron worker. So they also got the laser, they got a pyramid roll. Yeah, there's my machine right there. Look at that beautiful machine right there. Fassini. This is a Roundo. Now Roundo is the top brand in rolling machines, really. That machine I saw last year. They had a show special on it.
We can roll
So this is for clearing out the pattern. It's called the Shark. So this is an AutoCAD, and then it shoots the laser down on the table, so all you gotta do is follow the laser. I don't know if it, yeah, there you go, you can see it right there. Then you lay your hand rolls out to it. That's pretty cool.
So it takes just a standard DXF,
Yeah?
and then it starts to project those layers from the DXF, stepping the operator through the process.
And what does something like this cost?
This one here is $55,000.
55,000. And what's in the table size, does it matter?
No, so
Yeah, go ahead.
you want it to focus into one area?
Yeah.
You just do that, the guy works away, and then you trigger again and it goes.
Oh, okay,
You know,
so
you
we'll
come over
stop.
here and you want to trigger the menu there. You can go over and you can actually change it to the next, wrong one. So then you trigger it, and now it gives me center lines instead of the outline of the perimeter.
These guys at Mata, they always have a giant display at this show. We got big high dollar equipment here. So I'm at the show, and this girl from University of Georgia is going to win Best Looking Girl at the show. Yes, and she's kind of like a Kardashian, huh? She didn't believe I was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Me being me, I had to look into some kind of like survival shelters and to see what our options are. So I found this guy on the internet named Ron, and he builds bunkers. And I want to at least like listen to him and explore it and see what they're all about.
And the guys that were at last year's show, they had a show special on that machine over there, and I found them. They're here again. Let's see what kind of special they have this year on it, because I bet it went up some. I'm at the 2022 show, and this one is a CNC. This is a 4x4 from Ben Mac, and these are made in Turkey. And he's telling me the show special on this one's $65,000 in CNC. So the thing I've never seen before, this is an electric truck. It's called Rivian. Wow. We got everything at this show. It doesn't really have a bumper for towing a boat though. What's the inside like? It's pretty small. It's not a full-size truck, that's for sure. Lincoln Weld Machines is here this time. I didn't see him at the last show.
I don't know myself, one of my colleagues really involved, and he said, you from Siemens, we took your items, the motors, and we marked them up by 200% and you were still low. So, and what that means really is more revenue with spare parts based on artificial intelligence.
This geeker does a lot.
So yeah, and basically all I'm asking for today, being around, I know you have to sell yourself, but this is the last item. These are all the costs we get, over 9,000. So, 9,000, 11,000 sources, total is still one, over 12,000. And recommendations, I can tell you that this customer is someone that...
Check this thing out. This thing's throwing balls, and the other side is catching them. How cool was that? Is it gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Now there's something we can use. Spin Master.
Enjoy the show.
Ah, Surface there. Now these guys are made in Ukraine. Wow, this one's really nice. I was almost going to visit their factory when I was in Ukraine, and I never did get a chance to do it. This one machine got a lot of interest from me. They come in 30-foot lengths. They're either 4 by 30 for $200,000, or they have an 8 by 30 for $250,000. They lay out your handrails. They actually, basically, you draw it on AutoCAD, and then it just lays it out on the table with an ink that you can erase. So you just follow the lines, and you got these little magnetic things here that pick up and move. But it just draws that out on the table first instead of drawing it on the floor. It says drop in red ink to lay it out. So this is a handrail.
How are you? Great, man. Good to see you.
All right, so this in 8 feet wide, 30 feet long that will lay out stairs is $249,000. So this is an actual 8 foot wide machine in the video. Okay.
Introducing the lightning ray, the first fully
And there's the handrail that it was laying out on the table, actually being fabricated. This machine here, this pipe coping, how clean that is. And stair stringers. This machine's about $300,000, they said. See, this is cutting the stair stringer inside there. Wow. That's a 12-inch channel right there. Wow.
So it builds up stuff like this.
That's a fit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this thing. Even that. Wow. That's incredible right there.
Yeah, that's just the way it was put in the CAD. That's just the design of it.
All right, so this is Hall C. So much equipment, it's unreal. This does pipes and then rolls them off.
So he saw a lot of them.
Even put a bevel in there.
Yes.
Strong hand tools. Platen tables. These are nice.
Pretty rigid.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little walk through the 2022 Fabtech show in Atlanta, Georgia. Last year, it was in Chicago. I don't know where it's at next year, but that is the world's biggest welding machinery show, everything to do with welding. And if you're in the welding business, you've got to take yourself to a Fabtech show. So guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up. I put a lot of editing into this video so you can experience what I saw myself yesterday. So guys, see you on the next video.